Hello, I am Lakshman Maaheshwary, and today we are going to talk about the Government of India Act of 1919. It was an act of the Parliament of the United Kingdom passed to expand participation of Indians in the Government of India. It embodied the reforms recommended in the 1917 report of the Secretary of State for India, Edwin Montagu, and the Viceroy, Lord Chelmsford. The Montagu-Chelmsford Commission was formed in response to increasing demand for home rule in India. The act represented the end of benevolent despotism and began genesis of responsible government in India. Let us have a look at the key provisions. Diarchy was introduced at the provincial level. It also made the central legislature bicameral. The lower house was the Legislative Assembly and the upper house was the Council of States. It provided for the establishment of a Public Service Commission in India for the first time. A statutory commission was to be set up at the end of 10 years after the act was passed, which shall inquire into the working of the government. The Simon Commission of 1927 was an outcome of this provision. Further, no bill of the legislature could be deemed to have been passed unless assented by the Governor General. The latter could, however, enact a bill without the assent of the legislature. The communal representation was extended and Sikhs, Europeans, and Anglo Indians were included. The franchise or right of voting was granted to the limited numbers of only those who paid certain minimum tax to the government. Those people who had a property, taxable income, and paid land revenue of Rs 3,000 per annum were entitled to vote. Let us now understand the concept of diarchy. It is a dual set of governments. The Act made a provision for classification of the central and provincial subjects. The provincial subjects were divided into two groups. One was reserved and other was transferred. The reserved subjects were kept with the governor and transferred subjects were with the Indian ministers. To sum it up, the Act provided for partial transfer of power to the electorate through the system of diarchy. It also prepared the grounds for the Indian federalism. This video was about the Government of India Act of 1919 and was brought to you by Lakshman Maaheshwary. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.